A chocolate cream that will pair perfectly with any recipe you make, right? Look at this. Super airy, and I call it chocolate soufflé. I'm sure you're going to like this little recipe, aren't you? Look, it will really help with your menu, whether you're working with cakes or any type of dessert you want to even mix with a jam, something tasty. It's precisely this recipe that I'm going to bring to you here today. All right, let's start. Because this little recipe is very simple, practical. And what if I told you that you have all the ingredients right there in your house? To start, go ahead and like and share. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss any of the great recipes coming up. So let's go. I won't waste time. I'll give you the full step-by-step here. I have here chocolate already chopped. I prefer that you chop it smaller, okay? No need to leave it in large pieces because this will go into the pan and we'll let it melt there. So it's easier when it's small. And here is pure chocolate. If you want the compound chocolate, that's fine, no problem at all. I have here 400 grams of chopped chocolate. Cream, I have half a liter, okay? 500 ml. And it's important that the cream has more than 20% fat to give more stability to your chocolate. Powdered milk, just 80 grams. And butter or margarine, only 30 grams, which will also help to give shine and flavor, right, folks, to this cream. Straight to the pan now. In the pan, I already put all the chocolate. On top of the chocolate, you can already add the cream. Everything is simple, folks. Look, how cool. Make use of everything in your bowl. Next, also add the powdered milk and the butter or margarine here, okay? Stir a little because now we're going to take it to the stove, but I always like to stir it here first before taking it to the stove. Guys, it will melt, right? The heat will start, low heat to melt here and not have any problem with burning the chocolate fats, okay? Keep stirring here constantly. You can't leave this unattended, folks, because it starts to heat up and melt. But keep stirring all the time. And there are a few more steps, actually. There are 2 more steps for us to make this cream, this chocolate souffle, into a very airy filling. For now, low heat, and we keep stirring here. When it starts to boil, I'll keep it on low heat, but let it boil for more than 2 to 3 minutes. It started to boil, and I'm constantly stirring, especially scraping the bottom well to avoid any crust forming and to prevent burning. I lowered the heat now that it started to boil, and I'll keep stirring for another 3 minutes here, okay? It's not to reach a point where it comes away from the bottom of the pan, but it will definitely become a little thicker than this, see? Right? Keep stirring there, always to avoid burning. Done here. 3 minutes have passed, and I'm still stirring. I'm even going to turn off the heat now. When I turn off the heat, I take the opportunity to mix well, because this will make it smoother. If I take my cream here, look at this wonderful cream. Folks, it stays on top here. As I pour it, it all stays on top of the cream, okay? So what am I going to do now? If you want a smoother cream, you can use a blender here to make it even smoother. Shall we? This is if you want your cream to be smoother, okay? I'm putting it here. Look, it's hot. Go slowly, see? And this way it will be without any lumps. Blend it well. And it's ready, folks. It's very quick because my cream is smooth. And here I'm going to set it to cool. Look at that. It yields a lot. You see, folks? It yields a lot. Take the opportunity to clean well here, to make use of everything. Well, now I'm going to place the plastic wrap directly on the cream because it's hot. And I need to do this. This plastic wrap of mine is even double layered. I put 2 layers of plastic wrap. It's better for us to handle it here and then remove it. There, it needs to cool completely. I prefer to do it from one day to the next. Okay, so now we can do the second and third steps, right? Because we've already cooked, we've already used the blender, and now comes the third step. After it's well chilled, now it's time for you to beat it in the mixer. So beat it well. It's nice and cold, and it will start to incorporate air and become more and more airy, right? It will keep growing more and more. Look how beautiful, everyone. Beat for about 2 to 3 minutes. All done. Look at this wonderful cream for you to fill cakes, pies, make desserts. I'm going to take it out of here and show it up close to you. Look at this cream. How delicious. With Easter coming up, maybe you can use it to fill your Easter eggs. Wonderful. Make any type of dessert. Honestly, you can even eat this by the spoonful. And what are you going to use this chocolate souffle for? To start eating it by the spoonful, right, everyone? It can be in a little pot. But you know Easter is coming, so why not use it to fill your Easter eggs? You know that creamy filling, the egg that you open, and the filling just drips out? This is it, everyone. Here's the secret revealed. And I'm going to try it. Don't forget to like and share, okay?